How you going, guys? Hope you're all doing well. I'm out and about again today. For those that follow me YouTube, you would have heard me saying that I was going out to pick up a couple of ferrets from Graham and Phil. I got two off Graham and one off Phil. So I've got them out today. I'm out here today just so I can see what they're all about. And I've also got a few of my other ferrets as well. Jess and Tess, Trixie, Grace and Chase. That's all I can remember for now, but Jess and Tess, Grace and Trixie. Yeah. Anyway, so I got those young ones. I'll have to have a look and see which ones I brought. I got them young ones that I picked up from, well, actually two of them are young, and one of them's a 2-year-old that's supposed to be a good worker. Two of them I won't be breeding with. There was no intention to breed. I just wanted some more workers because I need them. And the other one that I got off Phil I will be breeding with. But I got a 2-year-old and it's not the most attractive ferret, but it's supposed to be a good worker, and I said, look, I'll take it and give it a go and see if it's as good as what they say it is. And I called that one Chub. It's a little bit chubby. It's not a particularly good looking ferret, but it's supposed to work good. And I've got another one that came from the same bloke. It's a little bit on the smaller side. I called that one Mini because of its size, and she's untried, so I'll give her a go for a little while and see if she's going to make a ferret. And I brought a few experienced ferrets out with me as well, so that's what I'm up to today, guys. Not expecting to get too many, probably get the odd one or two, but we'll see how we go. Just not too sure about exactly what to do here. There is a couple of close burrows. There's this one that I'm putting the net around, and there is another one right there. What I was thinking about trying to do is, not sure about where that one goes. I'm not sure about that. If I could, I wouldn't mind covering them both, but I don't know if I'll have the long net to do them both. I'd have to do them one at a time, but anyway, I might just purse that one. Alright, so that's what I'm up to, guys. I'm going to run the long net round the other side. There's a few burrows at the top there. And then, would have been good if I could have got both of these at once, but, and then I'll do this burrow here. Bit of fresh digging on it there. Some more fresh digging on it right there. A few footprints. So there is rabbits in these burrows. I could actually purse this one up. I could purse it up. Big holes. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, I'll make up my mind once I get to it. I'll just finish setting the long nets up here, and then I'll drop these young ferrets in. I'll give you a bit of a look at them before I put them in. We'll see how we go. That's the new ferret that I got off Phil. She's unnamed as we speak. She's related to Jess and Tess, same mother, and the general is the father. They might have found a burrow just here. Oh yeah, haven't seen this burrow before. There you go, burrow right here. Anyway, she's untried. The little white one in there I've called Mini. She's untried, and that's the other polecat that's supposed to be a good worker. So I'm just about to drop those three in, guys. I'll get the Chub out, give you a look at Chub. I called it Chub and you'll see why. It's a little bit chubby. There's Chub. Short in the body, short in the legs, not a particularly good looking ferret. Mini's a little bit better type, but she's small. And that's why I called her Mini, she's only little. Anyway, we'll put these ferrets in. For two of them, it's their first burrow they've ever seen. So that one's first burrow it's ever seen. That one the first burrow it's ever seen. They're all jewels, by the way, guys. And this one is supposed to be a working ferret. Bit of a shake, and off they go. Well, they went to ground straight away, that's a good sign. Long neck goes all the way around. Beautiful morning out here today. Birds are singing, sun is shining. Probably about 15 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I'm not sure what to call her. I might call her, yeah, I'm not sure. I did have one called Tilly and I like that name. I might call her Tilly. I did have a ferret called Tilly, but I gave it to a bloke out at Kahuna. If she's anything like her half siblings, she'll be fine. I thought I brought Grace out today, but she's not in the box. There's Jess and Tess. Oh, hang on a minute. Jess and Tess, Chase and Grace. Oh yeah, she is in the box. And Trixie. Yeah, so in the box over there now I've got Grace, Chase, Jess and Tess, and Trixie. And these three, which are, as I said, 2 untested and 1's supposed to be a working ferret. I thought, oh, well, I'll give them a try and see if they stand up. But the one I got off Phil was within the purpose of breeding. The general was the, like I said, the father. Before we got him cut, I've got the general now, but he's cut now, he's a cut buck. But Phil bred with him before we got him cut, and this was the offspring, and she's there. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. Back down. But the intention is to breed from her. If she makes the grade, she's anything like the rest of her siblings, she'll be fine. I'll just let her walk clear. But she's a handsome ferret, isn't she? She's a, you know, a little bit larger than average for a jewel ferret. Same as most of mine. They err on the, you know, they're not large, but they're medium. I just call them medium. On the larger side of medium. So it's all jewels today. I don't have any males at all. I left Lagatha at home. I ummed and ahed about bringing her, but I thought I'll give her a rest. I had her out on Thursday. If I was going to be here for a little bit longer, I would have brought it. Just want to give these ferrets an opportunity, especially considering one of them's supposed to be, you know, a reasonable worker. I just want to leave her in there with the two inexperienced ferrets and see if it can actually flush something out. Oh yeah, it's Mini. Dot, 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 dot. I think. Yep, that's it. Mini. And there's the chub. Move fleet. And this burrow's right next to the last one that I did. I've got, I don't know, 7 or 8 out of a burrow just over there. There's chub again. He's a friendly little thing. Just drop him in the end over here. Actually, I might put him in here. There was one burrow on the outside of the net. I'll drop him in there and see what happens. No, I didn't think that'd go in, but it was good to have a look. And Mini. Dot, 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 dot. Back down. That's Mini. Looks to be going alright. Chub. Here, come on. What I might do now, like they look like they're having a look around, Drop in a couple of experienced ferrets and that'll tell the tale. But I'd be very surprised if there was nothing in this burrow, really surprised. I mean, it happens, but you think you get at least one or two. Oop, there we go. Oh God, got back in the hole. That's a nice big one. Oh, that's good, they bolted a rabbit. Just when I was about to give up on them. Oh, heard a bolt there. Oh, there's one in the net, is there? Yep. Good boy, Fleet. Okay. Alright, mine. That's enough. Mine. Good boy. Good boy. Well, Graham, that ferret that's supposed to be a worker is bolting rabbits, mate, so that's a plus. Unless it's, you know, you don't know how well the other ones are doing, but they're untried. The bottom line is we got out of those 3 ferrets that I brought home, they are bolting rabbits. That's the bottom line. Nice big one too. No, Fleet. Good boy. Oh, look at that. That's Tilly. Oh, Mini, is it? That's Mini. Having a real good look around that ferret. She's working good. And there is, that's Tilly. Yeah, that's definitely Tilly. And there's, oh, it just goes in a circle. And she's down there. Back down. Dot, 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 dot. Tilly and Mini. Of course, they're on the other side of the fence. I'll get on this side, there's more burrows on this side. Getting backwards and forwards through the fence with a camera is always a worrying proposition. A camera's worth a bit of money. She's working pretty good for a first time ferret. But I will put some experienced ferrets through here. Yeah, Graham got the Chub and Mini off a Blake for nothing, and he said one of them was experienced. I said, look, I'll take them and try them. And the other one I got a Phil for nothing, with full intention of breeding it at some point. Oh, there's another one. So they're bolting them. He's bolting them pretty good, Graham. There he is there, look, right behind it. And back down. So he's actually working good. There you go. Move. Alright, mine. Fleet, mine. Mine. Let me just kill this rabbit. Well, he came right out behind that rabbit graham, and we bolted 3 out of here. So tell your mate, yeah, his ferret does work. Here's Tilly. She's a stunning looking thing. Beautiful looking ferret. Move. Move. There's Minnie up the end. I doubt if that goes in. Might just grab her. Oh, well, I'll pull them out now. It looks like they all go to ground. They all worked. The chubby one obviously was right behind the other one. He came out right behind it. But that's all I wanted to do, is just have a look. So for the first time, went to ground, had a good look around, and they bolted a couple. There's another one. Oh no, it's the same one. Fleet, fleet. Tilly. I like that name, Tilly. Had a friend on a forum, I wouldn't say friend, but a bloke I used to talk to on a forum who had a dog named Tilly. And I called one of my other ferrets Tilly, but I gave her away. So I don't have a Tilly at the moment, but now I do. I like the name. You done good, girl. You done good, little girl. Hey, Tilly. G'day, Tilly. So now I'll drop in a couple of killers. Trying to get Chub out. What have we got here? Jess and Tess. Now these are the sisters to Tilly who's in there. Trouble is, it'll be hard to tell them apart when they come out, but I'll tell them apart, don't worry. One that way, one that way. So Jess, Tess and Chub. Them working the burrow very well. But Jess and Tess have been around and quite experienced now. So 3 siblings. Ooh. And straight away, out comes one. Right behind it. Who is it? That she's following it? Jess. Mine. Okay. Fleet, fleet. Easy, easy. Fleet. Here's Jess. There's Mick, getting a bit of wood. There you go. Oh, they're fat, all right. I did the other burrow there on, I think it was Thursday or Friday. It might have been Saturday. I got 8 out of that. Yeah. Oh, 8. Yeah. 8.
Yeah, but one burrow.
Yeah, one burrow, yeah. So I'll work my way along here now, and then I'll probably cross over into Andrews this week or next week.
Yeah, there's still coming around.
Yeah, yeah. All right, mate, enjoy your day, mate. So that's the property owner, he owns the property, that's Mick. Back down, such a good worker. I'll be surprised if there's no young ones in this burrow held up somewhere in a dead end, but the experienced ferrets will find them, and that chub hasn't been up in a little while, so. And neither has Tess. That's the only ferret I've seen come and go is Jess. She was right behind that rabbit. So I just wanted to show you the siblings to the one that I got. They got the same mother and the general as the father, but the father of Jess and Tess was a buck that I bred and gave to Phil, a polecat. And all of that line, that particular line, all comes from Grace anyway, but the Cackley doe, who was the mother, is from Phil's line. He's had her for a long time. And I've always really liked her. I might just take Minnie out and put her back in, so the older ferrets don't know her that much, don't pick on it. Looks like her. Little Minnie. You're a little thing, but you work all right. You'd be friendly enough. Oh, hang on. That's Minnie. Who are you? That's, oh yeah, that's Tilly. Because Phil cut her tail. That's Tilly. All right. When you've got this many ferrets and they're all black-eyed white, it can be very hard to tell them apart. Jess and Tess I can tell because Tess is a little bit darker along the back. She's got more guard hairs. The new one that I bought, Tilly, off Phil, the siblings, she's got a dark tail. And because they're all very similar in type, it's difficult to tell them apart. But Minnie's easy because she's little. Dog heard something, look at that. Just spotted either Jess or Tess up there, not sure which one. And you notice that, guys, like when you bolt the first, like we bolted the first ones pretty quickly. Now I'd say there probably might be 1 or 2 left in here, but because of when you start, your dogs start to run along the ground and you're running backwards and forwards, rabbits on the ground hear that and become hesitant. And what they tend to do, not always, but what they tend to do is start to run in circles and don't want to bolt because they hear the activity above ground and they're scared to come out. But if you persist and keep putting ferrets down, you'll tire the rabbits to get sick of running around and eventually come out. But in the process, you're tiring your ferrets out because they have to chase the rabbit round and round in circles, and you won't get to work as many burrows that day. So what I do if I've got plenty of other stuff to go at is in the immediate area, As soon as they get hesitant like this, I pick the ferrets up and I move on. Rather than for 1 or 2 extra rabbits that are hesitant, maybe 3, 4, maybe half a dozen, but they're hesitant. Rather than staying on a burrow for an extra hour, hour and a half just to bolt those rabbits, I prefer to move on and just bolt the easy ones. A few different reasons for that. One is you don't take all of them out of the area and you're leaving some behind to breed up. Don't tell that to the farmer. Well, that's the main reason why you leave them behind. And you don't have to work, you don't have to spend hours standing on one burrow waiting for hesitant rabbits to finish and get tired. But I would suggest that there's young ones in here now and they've found them. That's my guess, because it's that time of year and there's plenty around. I haven't seen that chub in a little while. And I haven't seen Tess since I put her in. Well, I don't think I have. There's one come up here before. I didn't know which one it was. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop. That's Jess. Pop, 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 pop. I'll let her go if she wants to keep going. Pop, 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 pop. Which she does. There's Chub. Well, he worked pretty good. Done a good job, mate. Good boy. Good boy, little Chub. You might be useful, mate. Especially come breeding time. She won't be getting bred. No way. No matter how good she worked, because of her type, I wouldn't breed her, because she's not my type of ferret. Even if she was the best worker in the world, I still wouldn't breed her. And there's different reasons that I have for saying that. It's not just because of her type. There's other reasons, which I won't go into, but I wouldn't breed from that particular ferret for a number of different reasons. She'd have to be a lot more than just a good worker. You've got to worry about what the kits are going to be like, the inherent traits that she's going to bring, all that sort of stuff. The faults that she carries that will be passed on. There's a Tess. I'd say this burrow's work now. A lot of rabbit fur just there. Just there, see a rabbit fur. Tess. Back down. There she is. Seen your mum this weekend, girls. So just Jess and Tess left in now. Here's Jess. Oh, that's actually Tess. Yeah, that's Tess. Good girl. Good girl, Tess. Worked a good girl. You can always tell Tess because she's got the little bit darker tail and darker guard hairs down her back. That's how I pick her. And there's her sister. There's Jess, who's completely white and wants to go back down. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Jess. Good girl, Jess. Now I'm confident that there's no more in that burrow. Jess and Tess in there. Alright guys, what I'm going to do now is gut these rabbits, put them in the esky, roll up the long nets, move on to the next burrow and work Grace, Chase and Trixie. I think that's it. Grace, Chase and Trixie. The three I haven't worked, isn't it? Let me have a look. Yep, Grace, Chase, Trixie. Right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll change the battery in the camera, move up and use those three. Get back to you. What I'll do before I do that, guys, that single hole burrow just here, I might drop in Grace. She's a beautiful ferret, mate. And in this little burrow here, and just let the dogs have a run, see if anything comes out. Off she goes. I might stand back here. I can get both sides of the fence. Oh, jumping up at the dog. No, nothing. Back down. Move, move. Playing with the dog. You see she's worked that whole burrow in about a minute. Back down. There she is. Yeah, there's nothing in there. She's worked the whole burrow. Such a good ferret. Playing. Alright guys, I'll show you what I did. I left that long net up around that old burrow, and around this one up here I've put two new long nets. And there is a reason why I left that up, just in case they get through and try and run to this burrow. So we got Grace, Trixie and Chase. They haven't been worked yet, but they're about to be. Drop them in up here. There is a hole there, but I think I put the ferret in there and nothing happened. Just went in and came out. Now I don't think this goes in, but I'm going to run a ferret through there. First one that comes out. Trixie. I'll run her through there. She didn't even like that at all. There she's gone. Just a single hole, but it goes that way. No, I didn't think so. Right, Grace and Chase. In they go. Trixie's gone back down that hole. I'm not sure what's going on. Here she is. Dot, 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 dot. She goes. It's not very big, this burrow. But we might get 1 or 2 out of it. We'll see. Oh, dog's heard something. Go, go, get in! Get in! He almost got away, that rabbit. Okay, mine, mine. Mine. Mine, good boy. Good boy, good dogs, good girl. 2. There's 1 over there. Let me just kill this one. Tighten this net up again. Two quick ones. All right, mine, mine. What's going on here? Trixie's out. That didn't take too long. I'll fix that net up. Good dogs. Nice big buck and a big doe. Ferret. Oh, covered in blood, covered in blood. Look at her face. Jesus. Look, back down. Dog's gonna hear something. Ferret. Move, move. That's just Grace covered in blood. Back down. She's feeling good today, Grace. Just like a little kit. Dog can hear something. Sometimes I hear the ferrets running too. Oh, dogs. Trixie. Back down. Watch him, Zip. Good girl. Good girl, Zip. Sounds to me like the ferrets have caught a big one just down here. Look at the amount of kicking that's going on. They would have killed a few young ones. Looking at the amount of blood that was on Grace's face. Trixie. Back down. Ferret there. That's Grace. Oh, Chase. Good girl. Good girl. Playing. Good girl. Not sure if that even goes in. Doesn't look like it. This one does. So they killed one on the ground and bolted two. And a few small ones, judging by the amount of blood that was on Grace's face. And I know they killed a big one because of the big thumping that I heard. Bang, 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 bang right here. So a quick half a dozen rabbits, two medium-sized burrows, and you got 6 rabbits in a short amount of time, so that's good. I might go over here and just, I did this burrow not long ago, but I'm not going to net it, because I'll have to run this way, and if they do, go to that burrow and or this one, they'll hit the net, and that's why I left that net up over there. Trixie and Chase. Fleet, no. Put him down. He's playing. Good girl. Good girl, Chase. Good girl, Chase. Good girl. Just Trixie to go. Here she is. Trixie. So I've got these 2 rabbits here, go over, drop them in there and see if I can bolt a few into the long net. Don't be scared to feed your ferrets when you're out too, guys. I mean, their metabolism's really fast. When they work burrows, they use a lot of energy, so it doesn't hurt to give them a feed. People will tell you they'll sleep in the burrows after you feed them. I found that to be a myth, in my opinion. People can have to say whatever they want, but you know, they're entitled to their opinion. I disagree. As you can see, I normally give them a bit of liver when they're out. And they enjoy it. Enjoying a good feed. So now I'm going to go over there, I'm going to drop all the ferrets in. They'll get a bit more work, which is just to give them a bit of a run really, because they haven't really done a lot out here. So I'll carry the two boxes over there and drop them all in just to give them a little bit of exercise. Got to find the burrow first. There is a couple along this fence. I'll just chuck this rabbit in the esky as well. All the rabbits are gutted and in the esky now. So we've got 6 in there altogether now, and they're all big ones. Can't remember if it was on this fence or that one, but anyway, I'll find out in a sec. I think it's this fence line. But I did do this burrow a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I did get a few out of it. Not a lot. They can't remember if they killed some young ones. Too hard to remember all the burrows because I do so many of them. They all just sort of blend into each other. Right. That one goes around that way. It was just like a 2-hole burrow, that one. It goes from there to there and that's it. We'll put one ferret in there, one of these smaller ones. The other ferrets, I'll drop them in this larger burrow. See if we can't bolt some out into the long net over there. Trixie, Chase, Jess, Grace, Tess and Jess. I'll put these through this Tilly and Chub. Tilly. I know this burrow just goes through and through. Ooh. Oh, he almost got it then. Bang, it'll hit the net. Okay, that's what we wanted to do. That's what I wanted. And that's what we wanted to do. And if the ferrets come out while I'm getting this, it's okay because it's a big open paddock. Fleet's trying to bring it back to me. Trying to get it out the net. He's almost got it too. He's almost got it. He's trying to bring it to me. Good boy, mate. Good boy. They almost caught it too. Can't quite get him out the net, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Wagging his tail. Go get him. He's bolting back there. That's what your good dogs, mate. He almost got it out the net. And that's what we were hoping for. Gives the ferrets a little bit more work and you might pick up another rabbit or two. That was the idea. Trixie, back down. There goes Mick. It looks like Grace. Another ferret there. Not sure who it was. Another one there. So I think this burrow probably worked. Back down. Now see all the ferrets are coming up, up, up. Dot, 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 dot. That looks like Tilly. See, it's very dark. Yeah, that's Tilly. That's the one the new one. Dot, 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 dot. Over there, another one there, there, and there, and Trixie. So you can see that the burrows probably worked, and they're all coming up now. When you see that, guys, you can be sort of reasonably confident that the burrow's been worked. And pick her because you've got a real dark tail, plus Phil snipped a bit of hair off the end. Pick her up. Doesn't want it coming out. Oh, she might. Come on, girl. Doing pretty good for your second burrow, mate. Comes to hand all right, it's good. I might just put you in this box. There's Chub. Trixie. Trixie. Trixie girl. No, it's Chase. Come on, Chase. Good girl. Good girl, Chase. Good girl. Ready to come out yet? Chase is one of them ferrets. She doesn't normally come out when there's nothing in there. There's Mini. Good girl. Chub and Trixie. Good girl. Good girl. And those little ferrets, they had their uses. If when you come to a 1 or 2 hole burrow and you don't want to get stuck on it, put a ferret in that the rabbits can drag around. And a ferret like Minnie comes in handy for that. You'll put her in if she catches. The rabbit will usually run out with the ferret in tow. The bigger ones, they stop them. They've got more biting power and more weight to pull them up. Chub. So he does work. Whether he can stand up to it, we'll see. We'll see how he works after I work him for a couple of weeks continually, and then we'll see if he keeps working. Jess and Tess. Well, it might have been Grace. That's Grace there. I can tell she's longer and bigger. Back down. That looks like Grace. Got blood all over her nose. Down. Tess. Trixie. Well, there you go, guys. I'm just going to pick these ferrets up when they come out. They're still full of beans. The burrow's been worked. I'd be surprised if anything come out of here now. And then I'm going to pack the long nets up and head back home. Be out here again probably tomorrow. I just wanted, I was eager to come out and see how these young ferrets were. Good girl. That's Tess. Come on, good girl, Tess. Good girl, Tess. Hello, Grace. Dot, 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 dot. No, she's not coming out. Not long ago, Grace was looking really, really old, but I gave her a good break and she's sort of come good a bit. She's no spring chicken, but I will probably retire her this year. Well, it definitely will be her last breeding season. I'm going to breed Grace this year and then that's it. She's done enough. I've got enough of her kits now to go on with. I really want to get some kits out of probably Spike and Grace. I wouldn't mind getting one of their kits. And or Ragnar, wouldn't bother me which one I bred her to. They're both pretty good. There's Trixie right up the end, playing with the dog. Back down. Trixie's out. This burrow's done 100%. Come here, Fleet. Fleet, come. Fleet, come. Come. Come on, come. Middle of your foot, mate. What have you done to her? It's a little bit of a graze, mate. It's nothing. I'm not in a hurry. Here she is. Come on, Trixie girl. Trixie. Move, Fleet. Good girl. Good girl, Trix. Good girl, Trix. Good girl, Trixie. That good girl. Have a good run. You enjoy that? There's Grace. Come on, Grace. Good girl, Grace. Good girl, Grace. All right, we got Tess back. So that's all of them. Ferrets over there are carrying on, but once I start moving them, they'll be right. They just don't know each other. All right, another day out and about. Beautiful day to be out here. I could spend all day out here today, but I'm not going to. I've got a few things. There's always other things to do at home, so you can't spend all your time ferreting. I'm out every second day anyway, so. But I'm probably going to come out again tomorrow. Plenty to do out here, that's for sure. So, another great day. I'll just gut that rabbit that's on the car, pack up the long nets, see how I feel. Maybe I'll do one more, I'm not too sure. But if I don't, guys, you take care of yourself. Bye bye for now.